Hello, folks. This is Farkas doing an ABR draft. I had planned to do Invasion block draft, but I did the draft and basically scrubbed out in the first game, so I decided not to save that because it was highly unexciting with me drawing way too many lands. Um, this first pack it consists of 3 cards. It's a Borderland Ranger, which is not very first pickable. It's a Lightning Prowess, and it's an Into the Void. Into the Void is the strongest of those, so I'm going to take it. Lightning Prowess is second, and Borderland Ranger is by far the best. After that, I think Lightning Mower has its uses, but Borderland Ranger is uh, really good. So Into the Void first pick, not very exciting. Second pick, Tandem Lookout. There is an Arch-Winged Dragon, which is fine, but not something that I'd like to pick. Second pick. Uh, I'd much rather just have this Tandem Lookout, and unfortunately there is a Scrapskin Drake here as well. In the first pack it was a Wingcrafter, but that's not enough of a blue card to be a signal. Scrapskin Drake is a bit more of a signal, but nothing that I'm going to worry about. Bracers, Explorer, and Drake are the cards that I'm looking at and hoping maybe to wheel. There is a couple of green cards. There's a Vigilante Justice, which is quite good. Blue-red Humans is a fun deck. Here, though, I'm not going to take a human in the ringleader. I'm going to take this Exterminator, and hopefully I'll get some evasive a Wingcrafter to hit my opponents with once, and then it's going to be out of hand. Ringleader would have been fine, but Exterminator is good. It's really good. Alchemist would be fine. Master Components is fine, but the Exterminator is really good. It's so good that I pick it over quite a few cards. Even though in this case I did not have any second color, so it was fine, but I would take it as my third color in some cases. Tyrant of Discord is actually decent. 7 mana, it's not always that you get to 7 mana, but if you do, you can wipe your opponent's team with a bit of luck. You get at least 1 permanent, and you can, if you are lucky, you get 2-3 permanents. Two is most likely going to happen. You hit a creature if they've got you usually have somewhere about 1/3 creatures and 2/3 lands in play. So you one permanent is going to be the most what happens most of the times, but a fair amount of times you will get 2. Enough rambling. Mad Prophet is the pick here. I'm not going to dip into white for Righteous Blows, Shadow Strike, or Devout Chaplain, even though they are fine cards. Mad Prophet is better. Stern Mentor is not the pick here. A Master Component is. Stern Mentor is not what you want in this deck. You'd rather. I'd actually have. I think I'd take the Armaments over the Stern Mentor because it's not what you want at all. That kind of deck. In the kind of deck that we are looking at right now. Spectral Prison, I'd take one of those. Wolf's Claw being the best card here, but I'm sticking to my color. Bracers, I'd take those. Marrowbat is a good card, but Bracers is. I'm not going to take Marrowbats in this pack. I'd rather just take these Bracers and go about my thing. We did not get the Wing Crafters back to us, but we get the Galvanic Alchemists. The two white cards are still here, so white is most likely open. The Farbog Explorer came back, but we take the Vigilante. Yeah, nothing for us. I'm just taking the biggest creature, the best creature, the only creature. Let's just hope that we continue, that we get some synergies. If we did into green, there are some ways of putting counters on the Exterminator, but us dipping into green is not that likely unless we open like a Silver Heart. So yeah, just finishing off pack one here. No exciting picks. We've got Tyrant being the most absurd card that we have, even though he's not the best. Tannam Lookout and Falkenrath Exterminator are the best cards that we have. And as I said, yeah, we open a Wolfir. That's one way of the E3. If the Wolfir had not been here, we had Killer of Flame, Twin Striker, Peel. Those three are great cards. We have no way of using Smuggler yet, so that's not an option. Even though, yeah, one could say that Tyrant of Discord abuses the Smuggler, but Wolfir is the way you want to go if you want to splash for something awkward, but you want to splash him. Griff Vanguard over the Heirs, I think, is an easy pick. It's not like they are going to be as exciting as some other things, and we get such as this Druid's Familiar. That's a very easy pick. Nettle's Fine and Havengul Vampire are both okay, but Druid's Familiar is awesome. So we might actually ditch color if we get all the green stuff to build blue-green. We'll see. Since it got cut first pack, we will see a lot of it pack 2, and then we will get cut to pack 3 again, so we might go recolor, in which case this Tyrant will not see play. The Vigilante is not very good either. So I mean, already if we go color these 2 green cards outclass these 4 red cards by a wide margin. The red cards do need a lot of help to be made playable, whereas the green cards are playable already. So there is a second Amass, there is a Deathwind, there's a Terrifying Presence. I'm thinking that either I'm cutting this Deathwind, or maybe play it if I get enough fixing to make it worthwhile, because I don't want to have 2 Amass components. The Vigilante Justice doesn't do a whole lot yet. I've got 4 humans, but that's not enough. If we go 3 color humans, it might work, but I'm just going to take this Deathwind and maybe splash that instead of my other stuff. And now we don't get any blue, so yeah. Rite of Ruin is not going to play. I might as well continue on this black quest here, taking the Undead Executioner. Triumph, or maybe I should take this Triumph. Yeah, I'm taking Triumph. These 2 green cards makes my creatures big enough that Triumph will always be good for me.
I'm going to cut this barter. I'm not going to play any of those black cards, but barter is annoying. I'm not going to play one of those blue cards, so I'm taking the abundant growth. And all of a sudden, we are looking at something of a four-color deck. Mass appeal. 1, 2, 4 as before. Not going to play that. Ghoul Flesh. Haven Ghoul Scab. I have one way of abusing that right now. Well, I'm going to take it because it's the biggest blue thing in the pack. Wolf's Claw or Nephalia Smuggler, it came back to us, then I will take the Smuggler. Wolf's Claw, 6 drops you can get almost any number of, whereas Smugglers you will not get any number of. I'm just finishing up this pack with quite unexciting cards, so even though they do make it to the sideboard, might see play on the off chance. So we have one Deathwind, that's another removal spell. These red cards, we did not get a single playable red card. We did not pick a vampire, having a vampire, and we Tale of Flames having a vampire and one Vigilante Justice were the only 3 red playables I can think of right now. One in the first pack together with the Silver Heart, one in the second, which was Camellia, and yeah, the last one, don't even remember. This is looking rather awkward, I must say. We have 4 creatures in red, and we might not even play red. In that case, we have 7 creatures. Wandering Wolf is the pick here, I think. I'm not going to. Scrapskin Drake is, I think, second, maybe Crit Striker, but Wandering Wolf is good with these 2 guys. Makes it almost impossible for the opponent to block. Here we have a Terminus, we'll not play that. A second of a 7th path, which is foiled. There is an abundant growth, which will be the pick, because I think that we will want to splash both red and black here, and in that case we need all the fixing we can. Oh wait, we have a Latch Seeker. Do you see that? That's a good card for us because it's big, unblockable, and works very well with some of the other cards that we've got. Timberland Guide, another 2-drop. Works well with the Smuggler. Does some things with the Scab. Nettle Swine would have been a fine card otherwise, but I think that Timberland Guide is better. And 4 drops is quite easy to come by. And we get a Mistraven. How nice. How nice of you to come to us. Yeah, that's an easy pick. I don't know what's gone in this pack, but seeing a 4th hit Mistraven, I'm happy. Stolen Goods is fine. Banishment would have been a perfect card for us as well. Thunderbolts. But Mistraven is what makes certain decks go round. This is one of those. Crippling Chill is perfect card as well. Seraph of Dawn is good, but Crippling Chill is something that works in our deck. A second Tandem Lookout. It might just be that blue was very weak in the second pack, because now we see, well, it was cut as well, but we get all these cards here. I'm quite happy. Now I can just hide red. I'm quite certain that we'll get another couple of cards to finish the deck off. I'm not too exciting playing the Galvanic Alchemist. The Heavywood School Scab, I like that card. At the moment we've got Timberland Guide, Mistraven, and Rift Vanguard to make it work, and that's an okay number. Gallows is a decent card, but Geist Match is a card for us. As I said, I'm playing one Spectral Prison. I do not play multiples of that card. So yeah, this is actually looking okay. Not good, but okay. Descendant's Path, yeah, might as well rock this. I'm not going to play it, but I'm not going to play a second Geist Smash, I don't think. So, hiding Descendant's Path. Do we get the second Descendant's Path as well? Yes, but we do get Abundant Growth, and that's seeing play. And this one is foil though, but Abundant Growth is something that we play. Yeah, not playing those cards. So we have 13 creatures, a little bit on the, a little bit fewer than I'd like. We have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 Soulbounders, so Bumblebot is not going to do it for us. Neither are those cards, so I'm just going to take it, because I don't want to face a deck which runs Bumblebots. That means that they are heavy into Soulbound, and Soulbound is a good archetype. So yeah, I said that I wouldn't move out of blue-red unless I drew a Wolfir, and we did draw a Wolfir, so we went out of blue-red and into blue-green, splashing for a Deathwing. I think this is a decent deck. Having to play some of these cards, I'm not overjoyed at playing, but as a whole, I think this is okay. We have ways of really delivering. Turn 2, Wolf, turn 3, Lookout, turn 4, yeah, whatever. Wait, Familiar, you're supposed to be in the deck instead of the Descendant's Path. I think that most likely the best I could do is Wandering Wolf into Latch Seeker into Familiar into Wolfir. That way I would have 2 unblockable creatures, most likely unblockable creatures, with a total power of 4 plus 8, 12. So it could be a 10-5 kill. I don't want that many islands. I would like some more forests. 1 swamp is okay. Double Abundant Growth means that I want to have at least 1 forest on the starting hand. And if I draw 1 forest and an Abundant Growth, I will have islands, enough blue mana to play my blue spells as well. So 13 creatures, a bit on the low side, but I think this is enough. See me in round 1.